wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra.
The bombshell in the NBA today. The feds arrested Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups and 2 players for alleged ties to sports betting and rigged poker games. They say Billups was connected to fraudulent poker games ran by the mafia.
Also, accusations that one player right here, Terry Rozier, faked injuries and leaked information to people placing large bets. Former NBA player Damon Jones is also facing charges, accused of leaking information as well about injuries to star players, including even LeBron James.
It was a stunning turn of events, not just for fans, but some NBA players themselves.
I spoke to a former Lobo and 11-year NBA veteran, Kenny Thomas, for his take today on what we know and also what he thinks could happen next.
It's always been big when it comes to gambling. There's no tolerance.
He's a Lobo legend who also knows a thing or two about life in the NBA.
Guys here who maximize that. And here's Thomas maximizing getting to the basket and getting fouled.
But even his 11-year NBA career couldn't prepare him for what he heard today about this FBI investigation. And now it's up to the NBA and its commissioner to address it.
This is not a little blip. There's no tolerance with gambling and drugs, but gambling and all of that's been in the forefront. And the fact that these guys are still associated with the league, some of them are, to where there's going to be some protocols and some different things put in place through Adam Silver from the standpoint of this isn't going to go, like, it's not going to just go away.
A person he once looked up to, Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, a former player and champion himself, linked to rigged poker events in which he and others may have allegedly used their celebrity status to lure potential victims.
I had the chance of actually getting to know Chauncey Billups a little bit, being able to be around him and play against him was one of those things to where he was always that guy to where never got in any kind of trouble. Being able to watch him play in Detroit and win championships the way he did, it's like surreal, right?
And current NBA player Terry Rozier, known to some fans as Scary Terry, he's made a huge amount of money during his career, but is now accused of helping bettors with insider information, even faking his own injuries during games.
But you wouldn't expect guys with the stature to come in and do what they actually did. I don't know anything about Rozier from that perspective, but they were saying he made $160-something million over his career. And I know Chauncey Billups made a significant amount of money too as well. So it just does not seem real.
The big questions now for former players and the league itself, now that the FBI is involved, is how deep will all this go? And also, what could tomorrow bring?
Do you think that's just the tip of the iceberg? I mean, how many more do you expect to see over the next weeks or months?
To be honest, I wish I wouldn't have an opportunity to see more. But when this probably unfolds, it's probably going to get a lot deeper.
And it just so happens our KOB4 sports team is in Las Vegas tonight for the Mountain West Media Summit talking basketball. Devin J. Martin joins us. So, Devin, I mean, you're in the gambling capital of the U.S., so there's got to be some talk today about this scandal.
Yeah, that's right, Tessa. There's been some talk, not too much talk, because I think everything is just so brand new and so out of left field that people are a little shocked. I mean, it's a little bit of what you guys said earlier. Millions of dollars are being investigated because of this, and, you know, this is tying into other players, former players, and coaches. This is such a big deal that if people are found guilty, not only do they face, obviously, jail time, but they'll be banned from the NBA permanently, and this can potentially be a mark or a stain on the NBA itself.
You know, the NCAA just recently approved a rule change to allow student athletes and department staff to legally bet on professional sporting events. So how does that rule change, or does it even play into what we found out about today?
That is a fantastic question. I don't have an official answer for you. My personal answer is I think it probably will, because something like this is, you know, they don't. The NCAA wouldn't want anything like this to happen if this was affecting college games. And as you mentioned, it's for them to bet against pro sports, but human nature. You could see people, they wouldn't just stop there. They'd probably go into college games as well. So I can see this affecting that rule as well in the future. And then going forward, I just don't know how long, sports betting can even be a part of the NBA officially or any other professional sports, because Pete Rose back in the day, he got suspended and he got kicked out of the MLB, removed any eligibility of even making the Hall of Fame, and it was a lifetime ban. So I don't see anything good coming from any of this.
And there's so much speculation now tonight, as I'm sure we'll hear more about the investigation. All right, Devin, you and Lee, be careful out there. We'll see you back here at home.